What's the matter, Beth? Scorching fingers come to a halt?
I just have a lot on my mind with the way Carl's been acting and all the changes down at the station.
Don't worry, you've still got your job. He won't get rid of you. You're too good. I still can't believe he hasn't dumped Carl yet. Speak of the devil, here comes the boss. See ya. Oh, would you like to have dinner at my place? Say 7-ish?
Say no-ish?
See ya, Beth.
Bye, Todd.
I'd like to see you in my office, Beth.
Yes, sir.
I'll get to the point. What the hell is Carl's problem? I'm asking you because, fortunately, I don't live with him. He's been gone for over 5 months, and if it were up to me, I'd can him. But some twerp in PR says he's the reason why people watch the show, which I don't understand.
Mr. Stouffer,
I've always thought that he was pretty much a certified weirdo freak. However, I take my orders from the man upstairs, down the hall, to the right, in the big plush office. And if he wants to spend the station's money for Carl to see a shrink, that's fine with me. Beth, has he been going to his appointments?
Yes, he has.
All right, fine, thanks. Just don't let this geek's problems interfere with your work. Carry on.
Hello? What do you want?
Carl, wake up. You were drinking again last night, weren't you?
Just a little. But yeah, socially, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Most people who drink socially come home at 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning? Oh.
You've got an appointment at 2 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock now. You've got an hour to get there. I mean it, Carl. I'm getting real tired of this.
Beth, what? Jeez. Oh. Gotta stop drinking. Tomorrow. Holy cow. It's a loss. Oh well.
this town. Pack my bag, run to the station, board the train that's eastward bound. Tell mama and all the folks back home, sometimes a man just feels he's got to make it alone. Tell mama why I'm leaving so soon, because this life I lead has got me sick through and through. Nothing to do, that's why I have to go. Seems no use in hanging around. I can't stop now, the ticket's in my hand. Board the train, eastward bound. Tell mama and all the folks back home, sometimes a man just feels he's got to make it alone. Tell mama why I'm leaving so soon, because this life I lead has got me sick through and through. Yeah.
Well, hello, Carl. Come on in. What happened to your eye?
Nothing. Somebody installed a water pick into a bubbler or fountain or whatever you call it.
Oh, really? Well, have a seat, Carl.
Thank you, Dr. Bender.
You know, Carl, your employers are a little concerned about our progress here. And you have missed the last 2 meetings we've had. Could it be that we have been drinking a little lately? Perhaps trying to solve all our problems?
Yeah. I've been drinking, trying to solve both yours and mine. Do you have any water in here?
Yes, I believe there's some right there.
Thank you.
Anyway, getting back to what we were discussing during our last meeting. Oh yes, I remember now. I received my PhD in abnormal abnormalities.
Wouldn't that be normal? Sorry.
Anyway, I'm on the cutting edge of psychology, Carl. I'm breaking new ground in the field of psychosurgery. You see, Carl, it may actually be possible to cure some psychosomatic problems through the use of neurosurgery. We've tried it extensively, of course, on laboratory animals and boxers, but we've yet to find a suitable human candidate.
Yeah. You're forgetting about the high school years, the college years, the marriages, the divorces, and let me forget, you getting kicked out of mime school for passing notes and whispering. Where did we finish with my story?
I don't know, something about, you had a happy childhood and you were the middle of 3 children, or...
Yeah, I was in the middle until 2 brothers got upset because they were always standing on the end. After that, we switched positions. But up until my high school year, everything was happy. And then, after that, I graduated. I had to make decisions at the end of the summer. Big decisions. Anyway, there are two things that I thought I would like to do with my life. I decided to shoot for what I thought was the more attainable of the two goals.
Carl? Carl?
Yeah. I'm coming.
Carl,
Yeah, Dad.
your mother and I are curious to know what you plan on doing now that you've finished high school.
Yes, are you going to college? You going to get a job? What are you going to do, Carl?
You know, whatever you want to do is perfectly fine with us. You can do whatever you want, we'll back you 100%.
Yes.
I've decided what I want to do.
Oh, what is it, Carl?
Mom, Dad, I want to be a clown.
That's ridiculous. Don't be an idiot.
I knew he took after your side of the family.
Well, gee whiz, he's not even funny.
But-
you got to be funny to be a clown.
A clown? Well,
Well, I never got my parents to back me 100% on that, as you can see. We brought an outside negotiator in, and they finally agreed to back me 27% tops.
So, what did you do then, Carl?
Well, I saved up my money for about a year so I could attend the best clown school north of Indiana.
Hi, my name's Bill.
I'm Carl.
Yeah, isn't this exciting? First day of clown school. I've always wanted to be a clown. I already got makeup and a nose and some tricks, and I can't wait to get started on some skits. This is gonna be great.
I hope so. Were we supposed to bring a nose?
I don't think so. I just had this honker lying around, figured what the hell. At least classes are gonna be a ball. This is clown school.
Yeah. So,
This is a rather small class, so would you all please move forward? Thank you, class. I'm Professor Larson, and this is Clown Theory 101. First of all, I think it's appropriate that I give you a little background on my education. I received my degree in philosophy from Harvard, and I received my PhD in clowning from Oxford. Now then, in this semester, we will be studying the theory of humor, its roots, and where it goes from there. Excuse me, young man, would you please remove that ridiculous nose from your face? Thank you. Now then, I will also be explaining in depth the theory of simple, or have you, slapstick humor. But as for today, class will be very short. I just want to hand out my assignments and get classroom rules straight with you for today.
Not really what I expected for my first clown class. I can't believe this reading assignment, humor and the truncated syllogism in the 1920s. I mean, what the hell's a truncated syllogism? And 2 pages of rules. I don't know, what do you think, Carl?
I think I made a big mistake here.
Yeah. What's your next class?
Clown history.
Yeah, I got class too.
I don't think I'm gonna go.
You can't start skipping classes the first day. Next thing you know, you fail.
Haven't you ever heard that old saying, history repeats itself?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something different. I won't go, I'll fail, then I'll repeat history.
Hey, you have an apartment yet?
No. I was gonna look this afternoon. Would you want a room together?
Yeah, maybe, sure. Well, let's try and find a place close to school, though, so I can get the maximum amount of sleep. Because if I don't get 13 hours of sleep a night, I'm not a happy clown. Like this one time, on 11 hours of sleep.
Wait, hey, look at this ad. It says, in today's modern world, there's too much information to know everything. So why not learn to appear to know everything? Sign up today for Dr. Kersey's School of Glossing Over. This looks pretty good.
Well, what about clown school?
I've always wanted to be a clown, but I always thought it'd be like jumping on little clown cars and parading around with big red noses and traveling around and seeing the world, not studying truncated syllogisms, whatever they are, and learning about clown history. I mean, this sounds a lot better. Why don't we talk about it later? I'll tell you what, I'll meet you up by the phones upstairs at about 5 o'clock, and we can go look for an apartment then.
Okay.
All right?
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, talk to you later.
Bye.
I'd like to make a collect call. Carl. Mom? I just thought I'd call and tell you and Dad that I didn't really like clown school. No, I'm not homesick. Mom, settle down. Okay, maybe I'm a little homesick. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're disappointed about sending a well-adjusted human being out into the world. Now, Mom, I'm going to college and... Yes. No, don't worry, I have a pen. Don't worry. Just tell Dad. Oh, I also met a guy and we're going to look for an apartment today. I'll call you when I find a place. It shouldn't be too long. Yeah, Aunt Myrtle's great. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, bye, Mom. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, Dad. The apartment's great. We're all moved in. Uh-huh. I start class tomorrow. No, Bill still goes to clown school. Well, I think he's starting to like it. He's becoming a juggler. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Oh, and tell Mom I'm homesick. All right? Okay, bye.
Big day tomorrow, huh? First day at the Reader's Digest school. Suppose the teacher won't even use his first name, just use initials probably, huh?
That's pretty funny. Hey, why isn't the TV on? Is it broke? What's wrong?
Well, we were watching it, so I, figured...
So what? We may be missing something. Please turn it on.
I'm a real wild one. Wild one. Wild one. Wild one.
Hello and welcome to my school of glossing over. In case you haven't guessed by now, my name is Dr. Kersey, and I'll be leading you through the benevolent forest of general knowledge. As my ad pointed out, there's just way too much stuff to know in these times. So I will teach you how to know a little bit about everything in general. Much of the information learned from this course will be most helpful in everyday confrontations. I will teach you how to use ambiguity, redundancy, that is to say the same thing several different ways and still make it sound interesting. And finally, I'll teach you how to bail out of a conversation when general knowledge just isn't working anymore. Since there is a lot of in-class participation, I would like everyone to get acquainted at this time.
Hi.
Hi. How do you like the class?
Kind of early, huh?
Yeah, very. Too early.
Hi, I'm Carl.
Hi, I'm Trisha.
Hi.
Hey, I don't want to be rude or anything, but you've got like this ink all over your face.
What?
No, here, look.
What do you mean?
Look.
Oh, it's lines and things on my face. Well, I'm an epidermal artist. I've been working on this all morning. I had to do this all the time. It's finished now.
Here's your assignment for tomorrow. These are some situations which you may come upon in the future. We'll act these out at the end of class tomorrow.
Hey Carl, where the hell you been? It's late.
I just went and saw a movie. 2 movies, actually. What are you guys doing here? I thought you had to be studying for clown history theory or something like that. Or theory of clown history. I don't know. What's this?
Oh, this doesn't have anything to do with clown school. We're taking a special course through a local circus. We just thought we'd get together and cram for a while.
Right. Well, you wouldn't believe what happened to me today. I met this great girl. I mean, she's everything I've ever dreamed of. Nice looking. Well, I've thought of intelligence, compatibility, and sense of humor before, but just in my waking hours, in my dreams, just nice looking.
Why don't you ask her out?
That's easy for you to say. She doesn't know you as Mr. Connect the Dot. Well, she thinks I'm a big geek. Look at this. What am I doing? I'm sitting here telling my problems to 3 clowns.
Better than 1 psychiatrist, isn't it?
Wait. You read ahead in the script, didn't you?
Did not. Before the flashback, you're talking to a psychiatrist.
You were just supposed to read your specific part. The rest of the story isn't important from your standpoint.
Look, I'm just trying to find out how my character is developing. I mean, say there's a sequel. Hell, sequels are vogue these days. The writers looking over the original might say, what a sparkling performance by the clown in scene 3. Let's develop the sequel around him. See, I'm just looking after myself. But you're in every scene. It's Carl this and Carl that. It's a pity. The majority of us really good actors will read Shakespearean weekly and play clowns for the rest of our lives.
He's right, you know.
I've got to go to sleep. I've got a big day tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Good luck on your exam.
And that concludes my lecture for today. Now, who would like to come to the front of the class and do a reenactment of a typical conversation where generalities would come in handy? How about you and you?
Studying's at a fun party. Oh yes, the famous microbiologist Olin Regent has taken great steps in his field.
In the field of microbiology, oh yes.
Oh, have you heard of him?
Yeah,
I haven't read his biography yet. Have you?
You mean his microbiography? Oh, I thought it was very good. I like the part where I told about his college days.
My sister read the book and she said he didn't go to college.
Oh.
All right. That's enough. Thank you. Can anyone point out some drastic mistakes that were made? Yes?
There's no such thing as a famous microbiologist.
No. What were the mistakes that student 2 made? Well, several mistakes were made. First, he should have never gotten into this conversation about specific microbiologists. If it were a conversation about microbiologists in general, then it would have been all right. Student 2 didn't realize that student 1 was an inquisitive type of person who'd keep picking until he knew everything. The third and most deadly mistake was offering specific information without even being asked for it. Gutsy move. Class dismissed. Yay!
Do you remember me?
Yeah, Carl, right?
Yeah.
What?
Would you mind having dinner with me?
Sure. You're not going to drown yourself, are you?
No. I'm all done drawing for the day. How about tonight? Say at 8. I live at 544 Main Street.
Okay, I'll be there.
Oh, okay. I'll be there too.
Okay, great.
Bye.
Would you like any more peanut butter?
No, thanks.
So why are you attending this school of glossing over, or as my roommate says, the school of Reader's Digest? I mean, you just don't seem like a person who would attend classes like this. You know what I mean?
No. Well, you see, I went to the university for a year and I was going to be a doctor. Then I was going to be a lawyer and then I quit. And then I joined a couple other places. Then I quit. I just can't stick with anything. That's particularly distressing to me because I'm of Finnish descent.
But why this?
I figured if I learned small amounts of stuff, I would always be done learning before I quit. So what about you? There must be something you'd rather be doing. Don't you have any goals?
Well, yeah. I've always had a couple of goals. For a while, I wanted to be I wanted to be a clown. Did you snicker? Well, anyway, that didn't work out. So I signed up for this.
So what was your other goal?
It was nothing.
Oh, come on, what was it?
All right, if you put it that way. I've always wanted to be a movie critic. But I think being a clown would be a little easier and chances of success would be greater. I'm pretty sure this critic thing is something of the past.
Oh, we should stick to it. I bet this school of glossing over will come in handy someday.
How?
Well, you have to be able to write reviews on all kinds of movies and many topics and be able to discuss them generally. You know what you should do? Why don't you go to school until you think you've learned something to use as a critic, then quit? It's easy. You could get a part-time job, and I could get you a part-time job as a reviewer. It would be a start.
You got this all figured out, don't you? How do I get this job as a reviewer? Are you going to get me this job as a reviewer? Is this part of the plan?
Sure, my uncle's the editor of the Daily Times. He's always liked me. I'm sure he'll give you a chance.
That'd be great. I can't believe this is happening. This sounds like some script for some unbelievable film production.
You mean video?
Whatever. Hey, this is great. I mean, thanks a lot. Would you like to go out to eat again?
No, thanks. I'm full.
No, I mean some other time?
Oh, most definitely.
Well, after that we began seeing a lot more of each other.
So am I to assume that you both put on a considerable amount of weight? Just a little joke to help liven things up. You know, people say I'm a good joke teller. Some even call my wit masterful. Well, have you heard the one about the 3 psychiatrists and baby Jesus? Right. Where were we? Oh, yes. You said you were seeing more of this girl. Please continue.
I ended up taking Trish's advice and dropping out of school. She said that the best critics were those who didn't go too much into depth. Well, she told me that the school of glossing over had given me this advantage. But she also told me that geese flew in a V formation because the S formation was too much to get organized.
Anyway, she had her uncle, a Mr. Stouffer, give me a chance. He hired me to write small articles and reviews for the paper. I wasn't able to devote enough time to writing because I had a job working at a liquor store and the relationship with Tricia at the time.
Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all? Do a lot of customers just bring a couple of items up to the counter and make you guess what else they want? What if I said no, that's not all? What would you do then? Would you pick an item at random and just ring it up? Well?
It's just something to say.
Yeah, you people are always just saying something for the sake of saying it. You don't really care about what's going on around you. I mean, aren't you even curious as to why I got this bottle of wine and this gum? Instead of, is that all? Why not Val? Why the wine and gum?
Val,
Why the wine and gum?
Shut up! You don't care. People like you just care about yourselves. All you want to do is get your money and go home and not be bothered by anything else. I mean, don't you know there's fighting going on in the world? People are being oppressed, others starving, and our government is lying to us about it all.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
You think I'm a lunatic, don't you? Just because I'm not dressed like you and I don't lead the same kind of lifestyle you do, man, why don't you just open your eyes, look around you, see what's going on, and then why don't you open up the cash register and give me all the money?
So I can't do that. But then again, maybe I've never tried hard enough. I mean, who am I to set limitations on myself like that?
Don't try anything funny.
Magic tricks are out of the question. Sure, I suppose. Here. That's all we've got. Have a nice day.
Carl, this is the third time we've been robbed since you've been working here.
Sorry.
I know it's not your fault. Why don't we look at the security tape once here? You know, if you wouldn't be giving parting gifts to thieves, you wouldn't have this problem.
That just happened. I don't know.
I'm afraid, Carl, I'm gonna have to fire you. Okay?
Thanks.
Okay. Have a nice day.
What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and follow my face on somebody's new mode lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. It's tiring me in my sweet dream, 'cause she's the one makes me feel this way. And even if time is passing me by a lot, I couldn't care less about the dues you say I got.
Dear Carl, I'm sorry we have to end like this. I like you very much, but I have to get on with my life. Excuse me. I'm moving to somewhere in California.
Anyway, I lost my job and a girlfriend, so I had plenty of time to devote to writing. Well, Stouffer hired me to write reviews, and, well, you know the rest of the story.
Yes, I do. You became very good at what you did. You were known far and wide for your flamboyant style in any type of review you did. Eventually, the newspaper that you worked for bought out a television station of their own, and you had your own weekly movie review show. Now, this station is also the same station where you met Beth. You were the cream of all the critics. You had syndication in 46.3 states, and then, for some unknown reason, you went, quote unquote, crazy. I don't understand it. What is it that made you go wacko wacko?
Go what?
Wacko wacko. You know, crazy in the head, loony. I mean, you had everything. You had a good job. You had millions of fans. Millions of fans. Why did you change so abruptly?
It wasn't so abruptly. All my life I wanted to be a film critic. I wanted to help people make decisions about movies and what to see and what not to see. Well, then I started doing all right, I guess. And when I went into syndication, my bosses realized that people were listening to me. They had me review more and more movies. Most of them were a simple yes or no.
So, I see no problem with that.
So I quit. My fans didn't like my replacements, so management said that I was on vacation and sent me here to be cured. I'm not sick. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not suffering from some emotional problem. There's no mental stress or anything involved. I didn't like my job. I quit.
Carl, to be quite frank, I think I can help you. And I also think that you can help me. Do you remember when I was telling you about that neuropsychological surgery?
Yeah, I think that was in part 1 and 2 of the history of your life.
Yes. Well, I was filled in a great deal about your past. From the first time I met you, I had been considering you for the surgery. After listening to you here, I haven't got a doubt in my mind that you should undergo the surgery. Now, the final yes or no is obviously up to you, of course. Nevertheless, this would be monumental in medical history. So
no. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not going to have surgery just because I quit my job.
So, believing that you would actually indeed say yes, I took it upon myself several weeks ago to start working a film documenting your life. The film should go up until the day of the surgery. I've also enlisted the aid of one of the finest young directors in the business, Sir John Sebastian. Come on in, John.
Thank you, Dr. Bender.
Sir John Sebastian will tell you a little bit about the documentary.
At long last I meet the man himself. Okay, to begin with, we've got a few clips here from the doc. That's what we call it in the biz. Oh, there I go again using that LA lingo. You probably haven't understood a word I said. Anyway, we've got a few interviews here with people from your long-lost past.
Yeah, Carl lived down the street from us, about 2 blocks. And I can remember just plain as day that every Halloween he always wore the same clown suit.
Yep, the clown suit.
Yeah, he always wore that same clown suit. I thought he was kind of weird.
Nice boy, but a weirdo. Yes, I remember Carl. The class watched Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Carl ruined it for all the kids. He ranted and raved about how the dwarf characters were not developed beyond their names. And he said they were not 3-dimensional characters. Boy, he sure was a little asshole.
Carl who? Name doesn't ring a bell.
I don't want to see anymore. I gotta be going, Dr. Bender.
What about the surgery and the documentary? Your name will be in the credits.
I don't need surgery. I'll talk this over with Beth. She'll understand my reasons. Goodbye, Dr. Bender. Nice meeting you, Mr. Sebastian. What do you mean, have the surgery? I thought I'd explain the whole situation to you, and you'd back me 100%. I thought you'd say, if you don't want to have the surgery, Carl, don't have it. I'll understand.
Carl, I think it's a good idea. I'm tired of you feeling sorry for yourself and drinking all the time. Just look at yourself. You haven't had a haircut in 6 months.
I don't need a haircut. I'm losing it naturally.
It's not just that. I'm tired of answering to Stouffer all the time. I've put up with this long enough.
Put up with what? I just quit my job.
Sure, you quit your job and I'm the one who has to put up with Stouffer. I can't get anything done. I'm always worrying about what excuse to make up for you.
You don't have to make up excuses for me. There's nothing wrong with me.
Nothing wrong with you? There has to be something wrong with you. Who'd give up a good job like yours? Don't you remember all the plans we had? I thought we had something special.
We did. We do. This is just some phase I'm going through.
Phase? You can go through this phase by yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Do you want me to get a dictionary for you? It means I'm going to leave you.
You can't be serious, Beth. You are serious. I can't believe it. You're serious. Oh, okay. I'll think about having the surgery. I'll just think about it. I'm going to think about having the surgery just for you. All right? I'll think about it.
That's my Carl.
I'm not going to have some unnecessary, ridiculous surgery just for you, though, Beth. I said I'll just think about it, okay? I'm just going to think about it.
I hate hospitals. They're so clean, yet there's all these germs around, sick stuff, and
Relax, Carl. You're in good hands here at St. Stanley's Incorporated.
St. Stanley? Who is that? Some sort of patron saint of surgical tools? Say, where's Beth?
Oh,
she said she's gonna be here.
Yes, Beth's not able to make it today. She told me she's having her teeth cleaned. But don't worry, I'll be here through the whole thing, except up until the part where they start slicing your head open.
Thanks, Dr. Bender.
Well, time to go, Carl.
Yes.
Why do we have to do this today? Oh. Couldn't this be lower than the bed? I mean, to make it work a little easier.
There we go. Just feel my.
How far is it?
I don't want to go, you guys. Look. Wait. I haven't even seen the surgeon yet. I mean, shouldn't I have seen the surgeon? I don't want a surgeon with facial hair. He forgets to put on a mask. Whisker falls out on my brain. Then the rest of my life I think my name is Harry. I want hair on my head, but not on my brain. Okay?
Don't worry, Carl. Don't worry. We've got one of the finest surgeons in the world from out west. And no facial hair.
All right. I can't believe it. This isn't necessary. There's nothing wrong with me.
Business.
Hello, Dr. Bender.
Hello.
Hello, Carl. We're ready to start shooting whenever you are.
What is this? I thought you were only supposed to be taping up to the surgery.
No. That's up through the surgery. But don't worry, we're all professionals here.
I don't believe this.
And action.
And I'd like to introduce our surgeon, Dr. Tricia McNally.
Hello, Carl.
What's she doing here?
Carl, I know what you're thinking, and don't worry. I studied a long time to become a surgeon.
I don't want her operating on me. I know for a fact that it takes 20 to 30 years of schooling before you can pick at somebody's brain.
Will you relax, Carl?
No, she's not going to do it. She went to a school where they taught you how to be superficial.
But Carl, you've signed all the proper papers.
Excuse me, but could we please get going? We're wasting a lot of film.
Put him under.
What if they open my head up and find that my brain is smaller than average? I suppose they'll get a real good chuckle about that. Well, anyway, I've seen dream stuff like this in other movies before. This is where I'll walk around and I'll see people from my past and I'll stop and I'll say, "Hi," and they'll impart great words of wisdom upon me. Oh, look, here comes someone from my past right now. Hey, Val, why the wine and gum?
Give me all your money, funny boy, or I'll put a hole in you.
Oh, you can't hurt me. This is my dream. Note the fog. I have to laugh at your gun.
And I'll have to point my gun at your groin and ask if you can be mortally wounded in a dream, maybe?
I hadn't thought of that before. Listen, I don't have any cash or anything. I'll mail a check to you, and I'll leave it blank, and it'll work out fine like that.
See ya.
All right. I'll get your number from the bursar. Tricia, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out there operating?
I am out there. I'm just part of your dream. Hey, what did you want anyway? I've got to hurry up because I have to be in a daydream in 20 minutes.
I guess I just wanted to... Oh, my God. I guess I just wanted to know if you had the minimal amount of knowledge of the operation of a brain, and if everything was going okay.
Don't worry, Carl. It's a very simple operation. We have everything under control. Hey, do you know where our vending machine is? I need a bag of chips.
Food for thought? Yeah. Yeah, it's down to the cerebellum and take a left right there.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye, Tricia. See you later. What's so funny? What are you looking at? This is what you do in dreams. I mean, at a certain point in the dream, you frolic about amongst the mist. Don't you? Well, I do that. That's what I do in dreams. Ow! Oh! Who put this board here? This whole place is supposed to be cleaned out for this dream sequence. What kind of union we have here? Come cut the fog. It's really getting on my nerves. I can't breathe. We just wake up. Get me out of this dream. Wake up. Wake up. Hey, yoo-hoo, wake up.
Good morning, Carl. How do you feel?
All right. You ready to start work again right away?
Leave him alone, Dr. Bender. Well, do you feel like going back to work?
I get
Just a joke. We have to be very patient, and slowly he'll return back to himself. 6 or 7 months maybe, then he'll be able to go back to work.
We just saw a few clips from the movie Balls from Outer Space. Just a wonderfully put together movie. I suggest you take the whole family to go see that. In fact, invite some relatives and neighbors too. Everyone will enjoy it. Well, we have to pause for some messages, but we'll be right back after this to review the new Cobra 4 movie.
How's it feel to be back?
Feels pretty good.
The bosses, they were thinking that they would like you to look favorably on some films next week.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever they want.
You know, I think I liked you better when you were supposed to be loony. Oh yeah, there's been a change. You are going to be looking at a clip on Bender's documentary about you.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but I suppose I can wing it. Thanks.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for stopping by on such short notice, Dr. Bender.
Don't worry about it, Carl. You know, I always try to put my patients first, their needs first, and besides, I've got a couple minutes left before my tea time. But I am worried, Carl. Why such an abrupt change?
It wasn't that abrupt of a change. I've always wanted to be a movie critic. I've always wanted to tell people which shows to go see, which are good, save some money, do something good for a change. But in all my fame, I've developed severe emotional problems.
Carl, I think I can help you.
Can you really, Doc?
Yes, I think I can, Carl.
God, Doc, I knew I could trust you. You're the best.
Thanks. But I really must be running. See you later, Carl.
What the hell was that? I never said I had severe emotional problems. That wasn't even me up there. The only problem I had was listening to all of you people. I think I really enjoyed being crazy. I think I might like to be crazy again. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving.
Carl, where are you going?
I'm
We got a
leaving.
show to do.
You're fired. You're fired, Carl. Now, Bender, you get out there and review that film.
But I don't know anything about
I said get out there. Millions of people are watching.
Millions of people watching? Millions of people watching me? How about that, Carl? What a kidder he is, eh? So definitely spend the money and see this film. It's a must-see. See the story of Carl, his trials and tribulations, and the miraculous surgery that turned his life around.
Carl, this is Beth. I had to move to California. I'll send more postcards, just like this. I've seen a lot of them. There's postcards everywhere in California.
Hi. You don't remember me, do you?
No, should I?
Well, yeah. You robbed me a couple of years ago when I worked at a liquor store. I gave you the money and extra groceries. My name's Carl.
Yeah, I remember you. Everybody in the neighborhood was really sad when you got fired.
Oh, really? Well, that's nice.
Yeah, out of anyone who worked there, you were the easiest one to rob.
Oh. Well, what are you doing working here? I mean, if I remember correctly, you said that people who worked places like this, and any other job for that matter, didn't care about anything going on in the world and just cared about themselves. What made you change your mind?
I got a pension plan here. I mean, there's a national chain of these. I've got insurance, I have a mutual fund plan, and with time, I can probably get a promotion.
Oh, I see.
Listen, man, I realize I can't consider all the problems of the world at once. I mean, especially in the economic and social strata I was in. I figure I gotta take care of myself first, so then I'll be better able to serve a specific amount of causes. Before, I just wasn't getting anything accomplished. If I don't have my own act together, how can I help anyone else?
No, I don't know.
So, what do you do now? Don't tell me you're gonna rob me.
No. I just came to get some gas. I just started a new job.
Really? Do you like it?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I gotta be going. I'm late as it is.
Oh, wait, Carl. Do you want to go to a movie sometime or something? I mean, I could pay. I mean, sort of compensation for robbing you and everything before.
Oh, sure. Why don't you write your number down on here? Thanks. I'll see you later.
Yeah, bye.
I was just wondering, do you like California?
I was there once. It's too crowded, though. I don't like it. Why?
Oh, I'm just wondering. Nothing. I'm just curious. I'll talk to you later, Val.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, Carl.
I'm sorry I'm late, Jonathan. They taught me how to be a psychiatrist and everything at this school glossing over, but unfortunately they didn't teach me how to be on time.
I think the people love me. Millions of people. Just me. They watch me all the time. But what if just one were to turn me off? And then another. And then a million. There's been some talk recently about me having to share my show, co-host it, with Mookie the movie mule. I can't take this. I can't stand the pressure. Do you know what it's like to have a dancing troupe of Siamese twins dancing on your brain?
No, I can't say as though I do, Jonathan. Well, why don't you just take this? Put this on. Go ahead, put it on.
No, I don't think so.
Put it on. Don't you feel a lot better now?
A little bit. You look ridiculous.
Everybody's doing it. Come on, let's go out outside now.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go out in public and just sort of run around and look silly in public. All right, come on. You're paying for this session. You got a couple more minutes left. So
Okay.
Let's just go do this.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
I'll get to the point. What the hell is Carl's problem? I'm asking you because, fortunately, I don't live with him. He's been gone for over 5 months, and if it were up to me, I'd can him. But some twerp in PR says he's the reason why people... This could be a lot of film. I'll get to the point. Wait a minute here. He's been gone for over 5 months, or weeks. No, it's months. But some twerp in PR says he's the reason why people...
Ready?
I told you I didn't know these.
Take 2. Okay.
Morning, Carl. How do you feel?
All right. You feel like going back to work right away?
Leave him alone, Dr. Bender. Well, do you feel like going back to work?
Are you just kidding? Or
Just kidding.
We'll try it again.
Dr. Bender, leave him alone. Well, do you feel like starting work right away?
Well,
Just a joke. We have to be patient. Very slowly, he'll get back to...
Christ.
I'm sorry, but I got potato chip in my throat.
Which I don't understand. Okay?
Right.
All right. Oh, that's right, I have to keep going.
And those are a few scenes from the movie Flemballs from Outer Space. We'll be right back after these messages to show you a few clips from the new seems to be one of the hot movies of this year, and I think it's going to do marvelous. The movie is doing wonderfully in the theaters, and it's a remark. We'll be right back after these.
Take 9.
We have to pause now for a few station identification messages.
Take 11. Oh, no.
We'll be right back to take a few look at a few pieces.
Take 13.
Let me try it one more time. Just one more time. What the hell was that? I never said I had severe emotional problems. You put words into my mouth. How could you do that? Everyone's like this.
What was that? That was really funny, man.
What was that supposed to be?
I was just reading my lines.
What was that?
Just let it go. It's only a tape. It only costs $9. The only thing that was wrong with me is that I listened to all of you. If I was crazy, I think I like being crazy. I'm spitting all over the place. You put words into my mouth up there. There's nothing. Blah, blah, blah.
I never said I had severe emotional problems.
That's it.
Come back here.
You're fired.
No. You're fired, Carl. That was good. That was supposed to be his line, pal.
I was waiting for that line and I didn't hear that.
My brother's drunk. Get him out of here.
I'm sorry.
When he walks by, I say that. You're fired, Carl. Bender, get out there immediately. I never said I had severe...
I know.
Understand it all. Cut, and then we go down.
I mean, this is clown school.
Yeah. It is. Okay.
Cut! Bleed! I already have makeup, and I got a nose and some
Shit!
Cut! I've always thought that he was pretty much a certified weirdo freak. Cut that.
Hey, wait. Look at this ad. It says, today's modern world, there's too much information to know everything. So why not learn to appear to know everything? Sign up today for Dr. Kersey's School of Glossing Over. This looks pretty good.
Well, what about clown school? Clown school?
Well, we'll go to clown school next year.
You start skipping classes the first day, next thing you know, you fail.
So, haven't you ever heard that old saying? That old... Now, Mom, I'm going...
It's a pity. The majority of us really good Shakespearean actors will read Shakespearean Weekly and play clowns for the rest of our lives.
She's right, though.
Law school.
How can we sleep when the beds are burning?
Hi.
A little later, yeah.
Let's try that again, because I didn't catch up to you here.
However, the man upstairs in the plush office tells me what? I'll get to the point. What the hell is Carl's problem? He's been gone. Shit.
Your mother and I have been curious to know what you plan on doing with your life now that you've finished school, high school. Whatever you want to do is all right with us. It's your life. You can do whatever you want to, and we'll back you 100%.
Well, you're supposed to say something.
I am?
No, I screwed that up. It was all right with us.
Am I moving around too much? Face this way and that way?
No.
Am I?
Does it look natural or what?
It looked good when you did it before.
Did I look like I was just staring off blankly or something here?
It looked like Mrs. Marmalade and
Oh.
Can you rerun them once so we can see what we look like
Never
here?
mind. Just let's get it done.
And we'll back you 100%.
I want to be a clown.
You screwed up.
Mom, Dad, I want to be a clown.
Don't be ridiculous. That's an idiot. You're an idiot.
I'm trying to think funny.
But some twerp in PR says he's the reason why people... Why... Okay. But some twerp in PR says he's the reason why...
What do you mean, is that all? Do a lot of customers just bring a couple of items up to the counter and make you guess what else they want? I mean, what if I said no, that's not all? What would you do then? Would you just pick a couple items at random and ring it up? Well?
Just something to say.
I can't do it if you stand.
Sorry.
Can't you stand?
Yeah, I will. That's what we call pre-roll in the business. All right.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm sorry.
Phase? You can go through this phase by yourself.
Going to his appointments?
Yes. Yes, he has.
All right, thanks. Just don't let this geek's problems rattle you, too.
Okay.
For him to see a shrink, and on and on and on. And if he wants the station to pay for Carl's visits to shrinks, that's shit. I take my orders from the man upstairs in the, shit. But he was, okay, now I'm butchering that one.
Tear nothing up.